Hey everyone, again. So this look is pretty similar to my last one in terms of technique. It's a gold, green, little bit of brown, and then has some kicks of glitter in it. And then just nude gloss lip, some contouring. Pretty basic, pretty fun, pretty simple, whatever. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is prime your eyelid, and because I don't have any like eyelid specific primers, I'm going to use a pencil. And because I'm doing like green and gold and stuff, like lighter colors, I'm going to go in with a white. This is Wet n Wild's Kohl Eyeliner. No. Put that all over your lid. Take a green, lighter green. I'm using a little LA Colors palette from the dollar store again. Ta-da! Has really cool colors in it, like really nice greens. I'm taking the lighter of the three, and I'm going to get my brush wet. Water, brush covered, and with this specific color, I mean covered. So you're going to put that all over your lid. Or, I'm sorry, almost all over your lid, mainly in the center. I'm going to use a really bright gold. And this is L'Oreal Hip Duo, very old. I don't even know if they sell this specific one, but it's in Dynamic if you want to look for it. Get my brush wet again. If you get it on your bottom lash line, don't freak out, it's fine. Because I'm going to use the gold as a highlight anyway, on the bottom as well. Blend it over. Fancy. So on the same brush, which is just, oh by the way, it's an e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. Dollar store, again. Green, another L'Oreal Hip Duo in Lively. And use a really nice dark green with a little bit of shimmer. So it's like a satin finish. Satin? No, satin. Crease color. You can go on the lash line a little bit if you want, like just the little corner to make that ever so popular V. Baked Collection, Baked Sands. I have no idea who it's from, but it's really cool and it works really well. Now, I'm going to go into the really, really dark brown. Has a little bit of shimmer and a little, it almost looks like it has red in it, but it works because green, red, complementary colors. It's awesome. Plus, if you blend two complements, you get a brown. So it works because I'm trying to make the crease dark. Go a little bit higher with the crease now. And as I do this look, I'm realizing it's pretty similar to my last look. So, this is a great way to prove that you can take any look that any makeup guru does and just change the colors and have it be something completely different. Like something your own. Dark blue. Another L'Oreal Hip Duo. I have no idea why there is a theme going on, but these are mattes. Completely matte. No shimmer at all. And I know you're thinking like, oh Dylan, why aren't you using, or Xynderful, Dylan, whatever you call me. Why aren't you using this green in this tutorial? You can use whatever color you want. I just didn't use it because I found it later, like after I started. So I'm going to go in with the navy blue. This duo is perky. Darken the hell out of the crease. Dear Lord, I almost died. Okay, so I already have a little bit of black underneath my eye from makeup I had on earlier today. So I'm just going to work with that. Just a green with a lot of shimmer. Little various color shimmer. So what I'm going to do is get an eyeliner brush wet. Or a lip brush, whatever, angled brush in general. Works, as long as you get in there and do some detail. Do a glittery under eye. Mix your brush in with the pigment, your wet brush in. Go underneath the lash line and just put it all over. I'm dabbing it because it packs the product on a little better. If you got any gold from the top to the bottom, now's the time where you blend it together. I'm not even pulling down my eye. I'm using the brush to do that. I'm going to go in with a defining eye brush from e.l.f. Jordana Duo. I love these things. They're awesome. Tiny bit of black. double check on your hand just in case you have too much. And I did, because it's really pigmented and an awesome duo. So I'm dabbing off most of it and going right in on that lash line and just deepening up that outer third. That dark brown right there. Not getting the brush wet, and I'm going to put it on my top lash line. Dab off any excess, and be really careful with this because, I mean, yes, you can blend it out, but it's better to learn how to not make a mistake than to clean up the mistake. And I'm not being like super clean, but I am being careful, if that makes any sense to you. I don't even know if I make sense to myself. Okay, so if you notice that there's any like difference in value still, for instance, on my outer corner here, this side is a lot lighter than this side. So I'm going to go in with a perfectly clean brush, and it's really important that you use a perfectly clean brush because that way you don't get any like excess product up here because I'm about to highlight. L'Oreal True Match in neutral soft ivory, as if it matters. Getting a little bit on that brush. I don't even know what kind of brush this is, actually. It is very blank, and it's a mystery brush, but it works. That is very dark, and that is very not dark. So I'm going to take the face powder and blend it all around. And now, onto the face. Okay, once your eyes are done, whatever, you can, I'm not going to do a bunch of foundation this time. I know this is the second time I haven't done it, but I still don't want to layer on a bunch of my foundation just to wash it off right afterwards. Again, a L'Oreal Bare Naturel. This is the powder concealer. It's very like heavy coverage powder. Comes with a little brush. It works awesome because of the shape and the size. You can put this on any little activities, pimples, whatever you want to call them. L'Oreal True Match in soft ivory, because I am fair skinned. Foundation brush, or powder brush. My foundation brush, basically. Bare Essentials brush. Dab quite a bit on there. But don't cake it on. Always layer, you know? Like, it's better to add than to take away. So, because, like I said, I'm not really doing much, I'm just going to go down my T-zone, get a little more, put it on my cheek, get a tiny bit more, put it on the other cheek, and then finish the T-zone. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, just cover it. Okay, important. Put any color, okay, even if it's the same color of your skin, and you're using like the same perfect matching foundation, move the color down to your neck as well. You don't want like a line of demarcation, it looks like you're wearing a mask. Now I have a nice dewy glow. Whatever you want to call it, right? I'm a fool and totally forgot to do mascara, so let me do that really fast. I look like I'm being tortured. After your foundation and eyes are done, you can go in and do a blush and your contouring. Now, I don't have blush with me right now, so you can do whatever you'd like, but I'm not going to do blush this time. I will contour, though. And with that same brush that I used for the powder, the other powder, get some on there, dab off the excess. You have to be super careful with this, because it's, again, build rather than take off. So I'm just going to contour a little bit right on my cheekbone. And a great way to find where your cheekbones are, it's obvious. Just do the fish face, right? If it's too dark, you can go back over that with your face powder. Works awesome. Already moisturized my lips with the chapstick way before I even started this. That way it can soak in and, you know. I went in with a light nude lipstick, and it turned out actually surprisingly a little more darker than I wanted. So I'm going to go over with Liplicious Tasty Lip Color in Sheer, just like last time.